Good morning, it's Destiny back again for another video. Today is November 13th, 2024, Wednesday. It's like 5 something in the morning. About to go to surgery. So this surgery is going to be the lumpectomy on my right breast and a little bit of the armpit. Just taking out the clip, the marker placement, the little tissue that they can. So that's where we're going today. I have to be there at 6:30. It's a two-part thing, and I guess the main surgery starts at 11. So I was very, very anxious last night. Tonight, it's kind of like you got to show up. You don't have time for those feelings. You got to show up. I mean, I still have them, but I can't sit in them. There's no time. There's no time for none of this. So they said wear something comfortable. So I'm just wearing the sweatsuit from Target I got a couple years ago. Let me show you. During their Black History month. Oh God, why am I always zooming in? It's just a sweatshirt, matching pants. I have a black tank top, and then I have that black zip-up bra as well. And then of course I'm gonna wear my cute ass Crocs. So yeah, everything's situated for the boys with my mom and my aunt the next day, the next 2 days or so. So could not eat or drink anything after 12 midnight. I did have my favorite tacos last night from this restaurant here, and I had to take 2 extra strength Tylenol before surgery, and I have to drink that with water. But I can't like drink water. I just have to take enough to swallow the pills. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Can't wear jewelry or anything. You know, my nose ring, I never take it out. They didn't trip about it when I had the port surgery, so they shouldn't trip about it this time. My waist beads, my anklets, those things don't come off. So again, my mom's pulling up. They didn't trip about it last time, they shouldn't trip this time. So I'm gonna go take the Tylenol, put on my Crocs and go. Nothing to really take other than those mammogram pictures, ID, insurance card, things like that. So I will see you guys when I'm done with surgery, because I'm not going to take I hear her calling me. I'm not going to take my camera in there because it's just too much. And so yeah, I'll see y'all later. So I'm here waiting for surgery. Got the IV in my arm. Hurts. Got poked twice. But before this, went downstairs to get injected in the breast. Took some more images for surgery. Now just waiting about 15 minutes until my surgery time. So feeling good, just hungry. But yeah, it's gonna be good. Out of surgery. Things went well from what I'm being told. I'm talking. Ginger ale. So yeah. What's up? It's Destiny. This is a continuation of the video, but this is Friday. What would that make today? The 15th. Friday, November 15th. 2 days after my lumpectomy and axillo surgery. Lumpectomy is a breast conserving surgery where they just go in and take out the necessary tissue, and they did that with the lymph nodes as well. I can't show too much clearly because it is pretty invasive. So I have stitch right here on my breast, and they went in here under my arm. So leading up to the actual surgery, I went down to imaging radiology, and they already placed what I call the marker placement on Monday. And so they went in to inject some radioactive stuff. Child, that hurt. That was excruciating pain. I think that's the most pain that I felt throughout this whole process, was that. And it only lasted for like not even that long, but it just felt like something was going in your veins and just ripping it. Oh my God. Okay, so we did that, but that was to help light up any residual cancer that could be left somewhere. So that's what that was about. So after that procedure, went back upstairs. You know, I was able to relax for maybe about an hour, hour and a half. And then, you know, they started with the IV, which my left side is not good for IVs. My right side, the veins are more prominent. Child, I was so irritated with her doing all this and that in my veins. I was like, I'm about to punch. Of course I wouldn't, but you know, I was just so irritated. So she poked me once, she poked me twice. The second time she got it, but it was, I hate that. That is just so uncomfortable. Hate it. So then, you know, the doctors came to me, the anesthetist, the anesthesiologist assistant, my surgeon came, and my surgeon, she always prays with me, and we prayed. And, you know, I asked all of the questions that I had. You know, I was asking for a sandwich because I was hungry, you know. But, you know, you can't eat when you're going under because, and I found this out recently because I'm like, why couldn't I have eaten? My surgery's not till 11. I had to stop eating and drinking at 12 the following, like, what's up? And she's like, well, when you're under, you don't have any reflexes or any, you know, any function of your body really. So stuff can come up and go into your lungs and you can die, and they don't want to risk that. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm glad I didn't try to sneak nothing because I don't want to risk that either. So after meeting with the doctors, asking my questions, then they wheeled me on back, child. I got nauseous. They started wheeling me back. I said, I'm about to throw it up. I need some. So I had to throw up. It was because they gave me some kind of medication right then and there, and my stomach was so empty, I just threw it all up. So get into the surgery room. I'm seeing all the doctors. You know, they're talking to me like positive. You know, this is gonna be good. You're gonna do great. It's gonna go by quickly. We're here for you. We got you. You know, all of that positive reinforcement that I just love and need when you're about to go under. So, you know, they like, take deep breaths, and I said, this is where y'all try to get me. And that's all I remember. And then I wake up in my recovery room feeling uncomfortable, and it was because of this. So I am taking a non-narcotic pain medication. But like I said, my pain is not so bad to where it's like, I gotta take it around the clock. I'm not feeling it. And I don't know if it's because I have a high pain tolerance, or if, you know, God is just well, I know God is blessing me, obviously, but I don't really have that much pain. Like every now and then, if I move a certain way, it's like, oh, okay, that hurts, you know. And I've been icing it mostly at night. But yeah, so also surgery went as planned, meaning they went in, got the markers and the placements that they placed, and took it out. The same, they only removed the 2 lymph nodes. Now they said when they were doing the surgery, they were going to test the lymph nodes, and if they found any residual cancer, they were going to have to remove more lymph nodes, which they did not find any residual cancer. So they only removed what they needed to remove, and that is such a blessing. So that means that everything worked. The chemo worked, all the things, you know, there's no cancer in my body. And so I'm so just in a place of gratitude to God, because it's like, all of this is crazy, you know, to me. It's just like, what, how did we get here? And now that we're here, this is what we're doing and all the things. But God has really seen me through it when I did not think that I was going to get through it. So I'm so grateful and thankful that my doctors pushed me, encouraged me to continue with treatment. I'm glad my family did. And I'm glad that I did. And so we're on the other side of this now. I believe I still have to do radiation and probably some immunotherapy because it is a year-long treatment plan. But seems like all the very hard stuff is out of the way. And so we're just going to continue doing, you know, what's recommended by the doctors and continue to be a testimony for this. This is not going to be my identity. You know how when people have certain ailments or conditions, it becomes their identity and engulfs them. This is not going to engulf me, but this is something that, because it was such a shock to me and just came out of the blue, it is something that I'm going to advocate for. It is going to be something that I'm going to talk about. I'm going to encourage women to get their mammograms and get checked and all the things. Oh yeah, I had a mammogram also. That showed nothing. So, so yeah, that's really it. I'm kind of hungry. Not kind of, I am hungry, but I'm kind of nauseous as well. I think because I haven't eaten nothing and it's like going on 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I have been asleep. Last night and this morning, I've been the sleepiest, I think, outside of the day of surgery. So I am about to figure out what I'm going to eat. Take it easy. I'm so thankful that I have my family helping me with the boys, pickups and drop-offs and things of the sort. The pups are outside, so I'm very thankful for that I don't have to be stressed and worried about any of those things. Very, very, very grateful for that. I wish I could show y'all, but this is all, I mean, you know, not in a weird way, but this is all I can show you, and know that it's a thing right here. I go up for my follow-up appointment on Tuesday, and that's when she's gonna take the stuff off, I guess, and assess and make sure. Now with the lumpectomy, they were gonna say that one side is gonna be smaller than the other. I think I might still be swollen. I don't know, because it doesn't really look or feel that much difference. But then again, it wasn't much that had to be removed in the first place. So maybe that plays a part in it as well. And I will say, you know, as a woman, I was concerned about that. Like, oh, am I gonna look weird? One small breast, one regular size, da da da. But I don't think that's really going to be the case because they didn't have to take that much out. The mass was nothing. They couldn't find nothing. So I think we're going to be good. I'm thankful to God. So thankful to God. But I'm getting tired right now. I don't know why. I know why. I just had surgery 2 days ago. And I need to eat. So that's what I'm going to go do. Thank you, everyone, for your prayers and your thoughts and your kindness and encouragement. Please continue as we continue on with life, period. We need those encouraging words. Please share this whole journey with someone who you think might benefit from it, especially young women. Because say what you want, I'm still a young woman. And I never in my life would have thought that I would be going through anything like this at any part of my life. So it's just for awareness. It's just to share that you can get through it. It's gonna be tough, but you can get through it. But yeah, now I'm yapping. I need to go eat. And if you love someone, tell them. I love you all.